rocking with pettyblog.com.
It's your boy Silk D-O-double-G, and you are now watching the Petty Blog.
I can't be on the Petty Blog.
Petty and T. I was so dumb.
Oh, petty.
So they already know that I'm dropping the T. So let's get right into this story, y'all, and verbatim. It's titled, "She's an Ugly Chick Who Wants Me So Bad." Wife left devastated after finding old messages on her husband's phone from when they first met. A wife has been left devastated after finding old messages on her husband's phone from when they first met, where he told a friend he thought she was ugly. Jane Lewis, 40, from New Jersey, checked her husband's phone with his permission last month, but she was left heartbroken when she found a string of messages from the start of their relationship, bragging to his friend about an ugly chick who wants me so bad. The 35-year-old told his friend he hadn't effed her yet, even though she'd do anything for him.
So I do anything for you.
He went on to describe how he just had to make out with her a little bit to keep Jane happy. The sprinkler technician sent the vile messages 6 years ago, but the couple went on to marry in 2021. However, Jane only found the messages last month. Jane's husband described how he'd met this ugly chick at the grocery store where she worked at the time, saying she would do effing literally anything for him. He told his friend he moved in with Jane, but said he didn't find her attractive like the hot girls he sees all the time. Jack then went on to say he believed he could get any girl, but most hot chicks are stuck up anyway. Jane said she immediately confronted her husband, who was mortified and made the excuse that he was trying to make himself feel better at the time. The mother of 3 said her confidence has been shattered and that if she had found the messages earlier, she would have left him. Jane said, "I went through his messages to see who he was talking to. Him and his friend don't text that often, so I only had to scroll back about 10 messages. I got to one from when we first got together, saying he was using me for money, how ugly I am, and he won't have sex with me. It was pretty bad. It was very shocking. I was devastated. He was mortified. He was pretty upset and he apologized. He said he felt bad about himself at the time and he wanted to make himself feel better. I don't know how I'll move on from it. I'm hurt by it. If he asks me a question, I say, I'm not stupid, I'm just ugly. He calls me beautiful, but I don't believe him. It's knocked my confidence. I have ugly duckling syndrome. I'll always think I'm really bad looking. I would have left him if I found the messages in the beginning. I have to try to move past it. It's 7 years later and we're married. If it was someone else who found the messages, I would tell them to leave because if I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't be with him. I wouldn't have stuck through so many things." The couple met when Jane was working at a grocery store where Jack was a regular customer. She says that they moved in together almost immediately and she thought the relationship was going well at the time Jack sent the messages. Other messages Jack sent described Jane as a good chick, but he claims he'd had plenty of other chicks that were better looking than her. Jane described him as kind, appreciative, and flattering at the start of the relationship. Jane said, "I thought we had a nice relationship. I don't understand any of it. He was so nice to me and appreciative of everything I did. He was all around pretty kind. I had to do a double take when I found the messages. It seemed like our relationship was based on a lie. He didn't treat me like that. It was out of character. He wasn't the person he was when we were together. He was sweet and flattering. He's clearly a different person to me than he is to his friends, and that's messed up. Marriage means a lot to him, and he said he was never going to get married unless it was someone really special, but I don't believe anything he tells me now. He could be telling me one thing and other people another." Jack did not wish to comment. Wow, that's definitely a self-esteem crusher to a woman. And boy, how you forget to delete those messages? Good thing you didn't though. And for the record, you are not ugly, girl. Not at all. Let's see how he looks.
Now wait.
But all I gotta say is run, sis. Especially if you don't have any children, just run. I know you have 3, but is it with him? Either way, you're not really that stuck. Clearly, he's telling you one thing just to keep you happy like he said, but it's also clearly using you for money also like he said. The fact that he moved in with you and immediately tells me everything else that I need to know. You said that he was really appreciative, so that screams that you paid the bills and he was using you for a roof over his head, etc. And yes, unfortunately, it's a popular thing for men to do. They can't stay with mommy anymore or whoever, so now they look for a woman who they think is weak, and it's usually one they don't like at all, and they become her next child. Am I lying? So run like the fast wind because your relationship was based on a lie. But that's just what I think. What are y'all thinking though? We really want to know, so leave your thoughts below, like and share this video, subscribe to this channel, and if you haven't done so yet, be sure to hit that bell to join the notification gang. PetsyBlog.com signing out.